Two best teams in the league. Don't get no better than this.
I can't help but wonder, how do you feel about going into another seventh game, this time on somebody else's floor?
Still to be happy about. Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
We're going to come back and we're going to have this reunion party. And when we shake hands, let's make sure our rings touch.
Alcohol, right?
And last but not least, the two players that held it down for the Thunder, who had to be consistent in the big moment, SGA and J-Dub. What more can I say? These guys really held it down. Just the fact that the Pacers bench outscored theirs for majority of this series, except games 2 and 5. And also, they don't have that many just jump shooters on this team. It shows you that the consistency of these two as a duo might be headed in a similar direction as other top duos of all time. They won 68 regular season games this season, along with 16 other playoff games. So in total for a season, they won 84 games. And in the finals, when the pressure was on SGA, just dealing with the ball pressure from Nembhard, Naismith, TJ McConnell, Mathurin, and others, J-Dub was able to hold it down by applying pressure at the rim, finishing at a high efficiency rate, especially in that game 5, where he dropped 40 points and now holding the record for the least amount of minutes played with that point total. So they were both each other's crutches, because SGA definitely got into his playmaking bag, especially in games 2, 5, and 7, where their team had a total of 30 assists, where if you combine games 1, 3, 4, and 6, their team combined only had 9 assists. So there's a lot of versatility to this duo, as SGA throughout this series has played top-notch defense, showing his two-way ability, while J-Dub being that more two-way consistent player, showing that he can keep up with the point total while playing great defense and maintaining high efficiency. These two definitely fought through the pressure in this series. After a heartbreaking game 1, they came back and responded well in game 2, and their backs were completely against the wall in game 4, where they completely struggled in the third quarter on the road, about to be down 3-1. And we got to keep in mind, in that very same game, that was the quickest turnaround between games 3 and 4, with only 1 day off. So these guys had the pressure on them with that quick turnaround, and also being on the road, things not going their way, especially to start the second half. And it looked like the Pacers were going to go up 3-1. And they responded well, kept the ship tight, even though things looked like they were about to crumble. And they completely came up big in that fourth quarter, especially SGA with his 15 points. So this duo is definitely proving the naysayers wrong, because there was definitely a lot of pressure with them having their backs against the wall, and they for sure rised up to the occasion. So it is what it is. These NBA Finals completely close the casket and signify that the era of the hero ball in the NBA is completely over. It started back when the Mavericks with Dirk Nowitzki had won that championship against LeBron James, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. In that same season, he also stopped Kobe Bryant from three-peating. And that was the beginning of that kind of hero ball era ending. Now we're sort of in the parity era, where teams have to kind of build a complete roster, especially the way the NBA is constructed. And both of these teams right here, the Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder, we see it play out perfect in this year's finals, where we're seeing how it looks like when two complete teams face each other. From game to game, there's various players impacting the series and turning things around. And this is sort of the direction the NBA wants to head towards, especially with their new TV deal and a lot of the business side of the league and the global talent pool that's coming in. It's a lot of things culminating all at once that's kind of changing the dynamics of the league. And this finals, regardless of market size, just ignore all that small market talk, because from a basketball standpoint, it was very beautiful to watch, as both teams were under pressure at different points in this series. For the Thunder, their backs were against the wall in game 2, depending on how they would respond after a heartbreaking loss in game 1. And also their backs were against the wall on the road in a quick turnaround game, especially during that third quarter where things weren't going their way. And they pretty much reversed the card by applying the pressure on the Pacers in games 5 and 6. So this is the way the NBA has kind of constructed itself, where it's very similar to the NFL, where from season to season, a lot of teams are going to be in the mix, and it gives a lot of the fan bases sort of a brand new hope, where they don't have to be in NBA purgatory of just hoping to get something out of the lottery. So it is what it is. The 2025 NBA Finals have definitely pushed the league into a whole new era. So until next time, you fellas, stay safe. Peace.